Hi, my name is Evelyn and I'm a current P2 student. This year was the first year that I had interest in global health, and I went to the past mission trip in January to the Dominican Republic. To be honest, I didn't really know what to expect at first because I had never been on a mission trip and it was like totally out of my comfort zone, but I'm really glad I did it. I learned a lot about how to be flexible with the things that we learn in school. For example, we had these clinics in the Dominican Republic, and patients from the village would come in and they would see a provider and they would be given a prescription, and you kind of had to counsel them on those prescriptions. But the counseling that we learned in school was like the three prime questions, and like you had to hit all the points in order to get full credit. But in these type of situations, you kind of just gotta counsel them in 20 seconds and move on to the next patient. So you become very good at condensing your counseling sessions to like the main points, and honestly it's pretty helpful even in the United States. So that was great, and you kind of get to experience a lot of things that you wouldn't experience in the United States. For example, we got to scrub in on surgery. That was pretty crazy. And they even let us perform part of the surgery, which is even crazier. But like all in all, like the whole experience was like a huge eye opener because you meet these people who don't really have that much, but they're completely content with what they have. They're like living their lives, they're happy, and it's very different in the United States because we're more like confined to the certain things that we can do or say, and people kind of just get into a routine. But over there, it's like really refreshing to see that these people are happy even though they don't really have as much as we do, and it shows us that we kind of take a lot of things for granted. So like this, it might seem really intimidating to kind of get into the global health, but I think it's really worth the experience because you learn a lot from it. Yeah, thank you for listening to my experience in global health.